Hello fish lovers, today I'm going to show you how to build a safe CO2 pump that can hold about 40 psi of pressure without blowing up in your face, with a pressure safety valve like this. We are going to be using this homemade device that has a pressure gauge over here and a safety valve over here, and this safety valve can will hold a maximum 42 psi before it will release the pressure automatically. And with this pressure gauge you can see how much pressure your do-it-yourself CO2 pump will has. And we are going to use this canister. I don't know if you can find this in your area. We here use it for carbonated water. Just go like this. It's actually just a plastic bottle, but it's made much stronger. And this is the seal. It's a good seal. This is why I use it. We are going to put water, yeast and sugar in here. Put this seal on and this. You can use whatever bottle you have. You have to improvise. And we are going to connect this to this, and from this device we are going to take the CO2 into the tank. I'm going to take a close-up with this device and show you and explain you how it works and why is it more safe to use it. And with this device you can build up pressure in here, and you can use CO2 diffusers that require bigger pressure for them to work. It will be more safe to use. And you can see the pressure build up in here. Okay, I'm going to take a close-up with this. Let me show you what it's all about. This is something that I built in 2007 when I didn't have the professional CO2 tank. You can see here that this will show the pressure inside my CO2 bottle in here. It goes, never mind where it goes. The 3-bar settings here is equivalent to, it's equal to 42 psi. And this is a safety valve. You can see here that it says 3-bar, so that's 42 psi. When the pressure inside this device and the bottle reaches more than 3 bar, which is 42 psi, this valve will automatically release the pressure. I never got the pressure this high to release it. It will automatically release the pressure. So if this bottle can handle more than 42 psi, and it will handle more, this safety valve will release the pressure. So it will be a much safer way to use your do-it-yourself CO2 pump. And it's more, it's cool. It's a cool looking device. So let me tell you what it's all about. So actually the pressure from the CO2 bottle will come here with a hose. We're going to use a hose from here. Let me show you the hose. Like this. And this we'll have to secure the hose with something like this. over here on this end and on this end. You have to secure the hose because the pressure will build up and we can blow the hose away, and then the yeast mixture in here and the water will blow out. So this is going to be, let me show you. So we're going to put a hose here, from here, and after the yeast will start producing CO2, we're going to see that CO2 rising this needle up. I actually got it from about here, never went over here. Okay, so the pressure will going to build up in here and stop here, because this safety valve is also a controller to let the gas out. So this is like a on-off switch for the pressure. If we gently move it like so, we're going to open this circuit and let the pressure flow from this end. So in here we're going to connect a hose and take it into the aquarium, and this is the on-off switch to let out the gas. It goes all the way. I don't know how it actually releases the gas when it's too much pressure, but we can open it just a little bit like so, and the gas will flow from this end all the way to this end into the aquarium. And here you will see the pressure inside our tank, or our bottle, our CO2 bottle here. So this is a close-up with what I used to build this. This is I don't know how the names. I'm not a plumber, but you will find this in your store. It's very simple to build. I use Teflon tape to seal it, not to let the gas flow out. As you can see, this is the path of the gas. It enters here. It shows it will show the pressure in here. It flows in here. Well, this is the on-off switch. You can see the flow of the gas by this arrow. So if we are going to just open this a little bit, the gas will exit this way. And because this is actually an on-off switch and also a safety valve, when the pressure will reach 42 psi, it will let the gas out, and it will be safer to use and cheap. I did actually use this for many times, many years. I used it. I had about 1.5 or 2 bars of pressure with this all the time here. It was working great. A good and constant flow of CO2. Just remember not to put too much water, sugar and yeast in here, because the reaction produces foam that will rise up and will eventually go up to your hose and into your aquarium. So that will be very, very bad if this yeast foam enters your aquarium. You have to reset it. You have to reset your aquarium. You will never get rid of yeast. It never happened to me, but I have some friends that had this problem. You can put here water to here, only a quarter of water, sugar and yeast. The recipe, it's different from case to case. Remember that heat will make the yeast reaction more powerful, but will last for less. This is what you need. Any recipe, any bottle, any container, you can use any container that will hold up the pressure. Remember, whenever you secure it with a hose, to clamp it in place with something like this or something similar. Don't let it loose, because it will the pressure will make this pop out, and if there is a big pressure difference in here, all the yeast are going to foam out and come out over here and stain your walls. I can give you more info on this, just leave a comment. It's very easy to build, and with this safety valve it will be more safe. Just remember to clamp the hose from here, and this one not the way out. It's less pressure in here, but it's a good way. It's a good idea to clamp the hose like so. Don't let it goes here, and you clamp it back. Don't let it loose. And using this device, you can have more pressure in your do-it-yourself CO2 container, and with more pressure you can use better and high quality CO2 diffusers that require 1.5 or 2 bars, so about or 25 psi of pressure. Well, this is it. Hope you'll find this useful. Do it yourself CO2. It's the cheapest and easiest way to have beautiful plants into your aquarium. It's very easy and to make. So I believe this is all for today. I will help you to build this. Just leave a comment if you're interested, and that's it for today.